What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Day1Radio right here on Live Hip Hop Daily. I'm, as always, your co-host, Maurice Garland, joined by my man, Brandon Peters. What's going on with you, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just living life, man. Pushing through, bro. Getting it popping, man. Dealing with this 2021, man. It's been a wild ride thus far, but we still here. Black History Month. So it's all good, man. We've been hitting you with heat all year long, man. And we've been hitting you with a lot of OGs, man. So you already know what we about. We are Day1Radio. We've been doing this for 7 years. Before a lot of y'all knew what a podcast was, man. And one thing that we always do is bring you the stories that haven't been told, or bring you the stories that haven't been told correctly. And whenever my homie, my Bay Area partner, my boy Willie Joe hit me like, yo, I got somebody y'all need to talk to. That's family. That's my brother. I'ma listen. And thus far, he hasn't been wrong. And I think that streak is going to continue, man. And we got, a dope spitter. What I like about this dude is you can feel everything he say. You know what I mean? Whether he doing the songs for the chicks, whether you talking about, I ain't even going to say street stuff because it comes across real. It comes across authentic. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Reese, you always say the difference between gangster rap and what Scarface do is Scarface talk about consequences.
Right.
That's real gangster rap. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So without further ado, man, we want to welcome Seddy Hendrinx to the show. What's happening, bro?
What's happening, man? That was a great introduction. I appreciate that, OG.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. So welcome, brother. Welcome, man. And you double family because, myself and Reese have known Drum and the whole generation now can for probably 20 plus years at this point. So it's all good.
Locked in for sure.
Exactly. So man, let's start at the beginning, bro. Like I feel like, if you really in the mix, bigger ranking, you know what I mean? We obviously all know Lil Duval or whatever. I knew Lil Duval before he was a comedian.
Damn.
Back in the Morris Brown days, we had the same barber. But we haven't, lately, we had the Tokyo Jets. We had the young cat. I can't remember his name. It's popping right now with the little TikTok challenge shit, the beatbox song. Yeah, exactly. But we ain't really had a rapper tell the Jacksonville story that's made it to the level that you've made it thus far, man. So what do we not know about Duval? What do we not know about Jacksonville? Because a lot of people, they only know about these cities. Like a lot of people learned about Compton from MWA. A lot of people learned about Oakland from Too Short. A lot of people learned about Atlanta from Outkast and Goody Mob. What is the story of Duval that you telling that the world hasn't heard yet?
It's a lot of talent in my city. It's a lot of jewels that can be dropped in my city. It's a lot of people. My city deserves a lot of shine as big as the Atlantas and the LA and the Comptons because of how much talent it's a culture pot down there. And when my talk about the pain, I talk about east side of that in Jacksonville. I talk about the sorrow side, the post side, the happy side, the every side of it that only rappers in my city gonna give you the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and only gonna give you. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you what happens after that. I'm gonna give you the struggle vibes of not having no money, seeing your mama cry, talking about that side of Duval that people don't in my city don't rap about, like all type of stuff. I'm gonna hit it from every aspect. You're gonna hear it when I speak of Duval in my music. More pain, more soul, more reality, soulful reality music.
It's dope that you say that because I've been down there 2 or 3 times. First of all, Jacksonville is big as fuck.
It's the biggest city in the world.
Landmass wise, like you can be driving in Jacksonville for 45 minutes and still be in Jacksonville. It's huge. But in addition to the hood, you also have, Ponte Vedra and $1 million, golf tournaments,
Right, Orange Park. That shit is big as hell, damn.
Yeah, it's huge. I didn't know that when I first went down there. It's humongous.
Yeah, we got 3 beaches. I just thought about that. Jack's Beach, Neptune Beach. got the other beats, man.
Yeah, like it's humongous. It's humongous. So for sure. So you're telling that real story, man. Like let's get into it because I feel like this is gonna, obviously you've done interviews before. People know your music to an extent or whatnot. You've done tours and all of that stuff, but like let's get into, you. Like how was your upbringing and all of that type stuff.
Breaking, it was bittersweet. It had its good moments and its bad moments. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. You feel me? Just trying to find myself in every aspect I could growing up in that city, and it just this music thing, man. Like it just showed me that I can really do it because I didn't want to grow up being a rapper. My mama just used to play music to get a nigga in a better mood because it helped. You know what I'm saying? So growing up in Jacksonville, I'm surrounded. It's like I said, it's a melting pot. It's different cultures of music. It's different sounds of it, but it's so much gloomy and dark over. Like you feel me, Jacksonville, my city, probably feel like it's a cloud over the city. Like it's on this certain stuff. And me growing up, being in that, and watching that, and I always wanted to be like, man, I gotta show y'all that it's different shit down here, man. Like it gotta be something different for y'all down here. Growing up, it wasn't always good. It wasn't always bad. You feel me? I made the best of it. My mama, she made the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Now you talk about whoever is in the back making noise, tell them to stop. Yeah.
Right. It's like somebody eating Skittles.
Yeah, exactly. We can hear all that shit. It's hella loud. So yeah, you talked about your mom's listening to music, man, and like it's clear from your music that like you didn't just listen to rap growing up. Like it's evident, you know what I mean? So what was some of the stuff that like influenced you coming up, whether it was R&B, whether it was blues, whether it was rap or whatever? Like you get deep, it sounds like.
Everything, man. Everything. And every genre that touched your soul, which is damn every genre. That's what music's supposed to do. But yeah, like my mama played everything. I was in blues, jazz, country, pop, what other genre? All of them.
So
if wasn't in the box, it was bad enough. I was already caged in how it was, but she didn't want my ears to be caged, and my ears could go as far as I wanted them to go.
That's smart. So if she could have you collaborate with any artist, who would she tell you she wants you to do a song with?
And it's
dead or alive.
Don't get on me about this, but I'm gonna say that I know my R. Kelly. Or with Kelly. She'll want me doing Marvin Gaye, Michael. She'll want me to do one with Boosie. She'll want me to do one with Young Jeezy, Trick Daddy. Like then she'll go El DeBarge, 5 Blind Boys of Alabama.
Okay.
All over. Bob Marley. She'll do a song about Marley for sure. She'll want me doing Buju Banton.
That makes sense. I mean, it's Florida, so that makes perfect sense. So your mom's listen to everything.
He was born in Bahamas. My mom was born in Freeport.
There you go. Shout out to DJ Irie.
So it's like, you've said a lot of times that, you didn't actually that you never really grew up wanting to rap anyway. But, when you did make that decision, I mean, like, who are some of the artists or what are some of the albums that you felt resonated with you to be like, okay, man, I think this is the lane I want to try to go in, or okay, this is what motivates me to write this song. Like, what are some of those albums and artists that kind of got you to that point where you did decide to make music?
Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Money. There was a song called Money Trees, The Art of Peer Pressure, and Real, featuring Anna Wild. That tape, Section 8, Kendrick, period. But that tape right there made me, you know what I'm saying, kick it in the overdrive and was like, okay, I'm not just finna rap by shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I'm finna rap about this heartbreak that I just went through. I'm finna rap about this. I'm finna sing about this. I'm finna get this different artistic. Cause before then it would be Andre 3000, Aquamina. It would be Lauryn Hill, Miseducated. It would be Miseducated. It would be it's all type Jay-Z Blueprint, like DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, for sure. That's my mama stayed playing some X. So like it would be there.
So is it there? I mean, I feel like from those influences and from just what you talk about, if people really listen to the lyrics and get beyond the hooks and all of that stuff, you translate a lot of your pain into the music. So
sure.
is it therapeutic at all for you?
Very, very. Cause I tried to go through therapy and work. Being Baker acted didn't work. You feel me? And then the music came about, and it was just like, damn, this is a perfect way for me to express how I feel. And then me getting that feeling out to the people and seeing that, oh damn, because I used to be one of them boys like, man, ain't nobody going through what I'm going through. No, I'm hurting the worst. I'm hurting the worst. Then when I got older and getting into the music and realized that, damn, bro, like it's other people that's going through stuff even worse. And your music kill them for real. So it's therapeutic for me once I found that going, because now I'm helping people that's going through what you feel me?
That's what I was just about to say. So it's not even like just even getting the story out. It's just knowing that the story resonates with other people and it's helping other people.
With somebody. It's gonna resonate with somebody. As long as I know I connected with that one person. I said Tupac, I'm tripping. I ain't even say Tupac. Why?
I feel like but you know what, man, whenever we talk to, I mean, even one of your, I don't know if he's still on the label, but a former label mate or a current label mate, Lil James from Detroit. Same thing when we had him on a year or two ago. Same thing. I feel like any young artist that is really talking about something in this day and age, Pac is in there somewhere as an influence.
Oh, for sure. Mandatory.
Absolutely. So, you know what? It's wild, man. Like, you know, you made some waves with a few songs, you know what I mean? And just, you know, the whole Drum cosign, you know, Layden and Cannon, everybody over there, but low key really like popped you off. But even that song, like even the girl songs, like it's always some gems in there here and there. So being that you care about content, that it's not just going in freestyling a bunch of bullshit, that you actually put words that matter in there, man. Like, how did it feel when people started really paying attention, even like with Complex, you know, naming you one of the artists to watch for 2021, given that you care about content? Like, man, how does that feel that, you know, a lot of this mainstream shit, hipster shit, whatever you want to put on it, is paying attention to you as an artist that actually cares about content and ain't just about the, you know what I mean? Like, you really put something into the bars.
Yeah, man, it made me feel good because I knew before I ever got with Generation Now, before I ever linked up with Big Bro Joe, it was just like, I always said, man, I'm different. I know what the world want to hear. I know I can go this way, but I just know I got something I want to say, bro. I gotta give to them raw. You feel me? Like, it feels good knowing that I didn't have to ride that wave. I could have went that way, but I did it this way. I stood on my 10 and they accepted it, and it got me far, and it got me looked at as one of the popular artists just want to come up in 2021, and I didn't go that route. Not saying nothing wrong with the pump, fist, all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? But to keep it genuine and keep it blood raw on my humbleness shit, like, I love it, man. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
You know, like when you first start off making music, man, like, well, I'll fast forward a little bit. Like, one of the things that instantly makes your sound like unique is that, like, the voice, right? But, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was listening to your song Emotional Part 2, where you was like, you know, cutting back on the auto-tune, but shit, to my 40-year-old ears, I'm like, nigga, all this shit auto-tune, what are you talking about? But there's like, when I was listening for real, I'm like, damn, like, okay, this might just be Buddy voice like that for real. Like, so like, talk to us about how you mastered like your voice on the track to that point, man.
And to be real, they was telling me, people always tell me, man, bro, you be slimy, bro. You just, like, some people tell me, I like the shit, I don't hear it. But then some people be like, man, cut that auto-tune off. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit started to get on my nerves. People telling me, like, bro, auto-tune. And I be like, all right, so what you feel like? I bet, cut it completely. Like, I don't even want it on it no more.
Yeah.
When rapping, and then Joe got him there like, man, fuck what them niggas talking about, bro. Do what you do. Work. That's how you got here. Let's just ease up on it a bit. You want to learn how to sing? Take some lessons. Ease up off the woods. Like, certain little things can help that. So I was just like, let me ease up off the tune and really open up my vocals. Shout out Royce too. He told me that too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going back and forth, working, sticking and moving with my chasing my dream and stuff. One thing led to another, man. I end up hustling out of Studio 11. And from Studio 11, I end up sneaking into Mean Streets. I sneak into Mean Streets. I run into some dude, Chris. He gave me a run around. I played this raw song called Molded Me for him. He gave me the run around like, yo, it was cool. Got back in there. I got in Joe face. And Joe heard me and was, oh, bro, this played the same songs that I played for the other dude. I played Joe the same songs. And Joe immediately, okay, we're gonna work with him. Brought me to a video shoot, introduced me to Drum and Peasy. Brought me back to the studio the correct way this time. I didn't have to sneak in. Now we in the booth writing sessions, and Peasy end up like, yo, I don't want. Peasy could have put a whole big artist on his tape. He decided to keep me a writer reference on the tape. And one thing led to another. Drum was like, yo, I want him. Drum came in and heard my music because he kept seeing my name. Like, heard what was in. He was like, yo, come on. We need him.
It's wild. Like, even though he's from Mobile and you're from Jacksonville, Duval and all that, I've known Peasy probably like 4 or 5 years now because, you know, PK and all of that. Y'all remind me a lot of each other. Like, y'all got a very similar vibe.
Everybody say that's my twin, that's my brother, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all remind me a lot of each other, man. Like, I think it's because just telling that story, man, like that real raw, authentic story, man. I think that's where it comes from.
Wait till I got, because we speaking on stuff we went through and we holding on to the memories, right? And we ain't doing nothing but really, like, some niggas stretch the truth with that shit, but by us going through what we went through, we ain't doing nothing but holding on to memories and just like opening up to y'all, like venting. So imagine what we gonna be able to talk about when a nigga up 2-3 M's, 5 M's everywhere, and it's bigger. And if you done made everybody around you rich, like, now it's time to like reminisce on the memories and talk about that type. Like, I can't wait. It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be a different level of pain.
Even beyond that, though, I think it's the humble nature too.
So
at the same time, and I haven't had the opportunity to really like chop it up with you outside of this, but chopping it up with Peasy here and there, like, it's very like listening and learning type situation.
You got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Absolutely. Man, like, I feel like since you started off, like, I first got hip to you in like 2017. So I don't know, like, when you first dropped the first record that like only your hood heard, but I know most people got hip to you in 2017. Like, you dropped pretty consistently, at least one project a year ever since. And you know, that's not the wave for right now. Like, people drop singles, you know what I mean?
And them bitches only be having 6 to 7 songs. He dropped one time a year and he still made compacts. Thought this one of the number 1 artists finna pop off. Come on now.
Yeah.
Respectfully, come on now. 6, 7 EPs. I ain't putting out 3, 4 bodies of work. I'm putting out EPs that sound like albums and they last me throughout the whole year.
Yeah, exactly. Where does that work ethic come from, man? Does that come from your mom? Like, where's the prolificness come from?
It's in me. It's in me. That is in my blood. I just like work. I'm a grind work. I'm a work. Because while you sitting on your ass, is somebody outworking you. Or you see that Gatorade commercial all the time. Somebody out your ass. While you sitting down doing this, is somebody else that's up going 10 times harder anytime you slip.
For sure. Now, we talked about Generation Now a little bit, but most people don't know that, you know, the whole Florida Boy Entertainment, that's you and your uncle's company. So, like, you know, most artists is like, I'm trying to get on by any means necessary. Like, you had the wherewithal to actually start a company. Like, where did that come from, that business sense and all of that?
My uncle / my pops, shit, he's really my pops, but my uncle Faquan, Florida Boy's label, he's had Florida Boy for over 10 years now. And he had a record, I'm So High that Rick Ross got on. It hit number 8 on Billboard back in 2008. You know what I'm saying? He went through some things. I wasn't on the music at the time, so I wasn't on the radar with it at all. I used to pick on rappers. It wasn't my thing, so he really wasn't trying to work with his nephew. Time moves on. I get into the music scene around the city. He hears me around the city going crazy like this. You feel me? Boom, go and really lock in with me. And then we brought that 2 generation out. You feel me? And shout out to Jody for that too, because he carried that on his back and brought it to the table, respecting that too, letting it be known like he got his own. This is a partnership. You feel me?
Yeah. Now that's dope. Do you once you get to where you want to be as a solo artist, do you plan on going back to Duval or whoever you deal with, whatever cities you really vibe with, and signing artists to the label?
Yeah, I already got 2 producers. I signed 2 and a cameraman, Swag Boy and Hype Williams, and that shot it. So I got an artist Chop with a K that I'm working with, 320 Pop Out, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, I gotta let my city continue to do what they do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep grinding and working, because when I come back and do what I do for the city, it's gonna be epic, it's everlasting. I'm not just coming back doing, like, it's gonna be big when I touch it for real. And I don't want to talk about it, I'd rather just do it.
So is Jacksonville a city where the artists support each other, or is it like you gotta grind?
He said, "Fuck no."
Make it quite clear.
No matter how they try to dress it up, none of that. I show support, I show love. Niggas do. They're starting to do it, but genuine, like, I'm keeping 100. No, it's a compo. It's a compo. Everybody into it with everybody. That's another stayed out the mix, because no matter how my shit went in the streets, I was always able to put my back against the wall and just, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I was always to stay up out of that.
Yeah, nah. I feel that. I respect that. I feel like Oakland I'm from Oakland. I feel like it's the same way. Like it's certain cats that get along, but it's a lot that don't.
For sure.
Absolutely. Let's so the song, man, that made a lot of people pay attention to you, and was also, you know, the song that you was performing out on tour when I'm assuming it was your first like nationwide tour, is the Low Key joint with the SWV sample. And I'm sure that kind of goes back to your mom's, like that what made you really, you know, all the shit she was probably listening to. Man, how did that song change your life? Last time I checked, the joint was at damn near 10 million views.
It's at 10.
It's at 10?
That's at 10 million.
Nice.
I just gained 40 followers in 3 days, man. That song's still going crazy, man. That's out, man. It feel good, man. Like, knowing that song changed a lot of stuff, changed a lot of shit for me. It was a pivot point for me. It made everything go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. So what was it, man, about that sample and, you know, the J-Hype production and all of that stuff that made you like, okay, this is that one? Because you wrote that shit like you knew what it was from jump.
Before the song even, the beat came on, I stopped the beat and I said in the room, told everybody, I said, this a hit, it's finna blow. Or everything I love. He played that bit for 3 seconds. He played that bit for 3 seconds. And I said, yeah, man, it's the one. It's it. I knew it was it.
And the video was dope too, man. It's like, you know, in a lot of your videos, man, I want to know, like, how hands-on are you with like the video ideas? Because that's one thing that stuck out to me too, like the visuals that you place, you know, with your songs. Like, are you hands-on and like the concepts behind the videos? Like, how does that work out with you?
Yeah, I'm very hands-on with all the videos and concept. Me and Joe, I draw them up, listen to the song about 30 times. I call him in the morning. What you got? Well, I'm thinking this, and I'll be like, oh, I can bounce off that. And then if we don't like it, we hit each other back. Like, well, what you think? What you got? And then it all end up always drawing back to either what he said or the same thing. So we both just be bouncing off each other ideas with the videos. But I'm hands-on with these visuals for sure. Like, we got to be with Sunshine. I'm trying to figure this out now.
Yeah, for sure. So we gonna get this. We probably gonna get in the shit you ain't know that most people know about. So you paint.
Yeah, I
Been
paint.
painting for a long time.
Yeah, I've been painting since 7th grade.
Man, that's a rarity. And me and Maurice are both like art guys. We done had like Hebrew Brantley on the show, Fahamu Peku.
Yeah.
A lot of the homies. Like we had a lot of like people that's heavy in that world, occasional superstar, you know,
Okay.
a lot of people on the show. So where did that come from, man? And like how does that feel to be able to get out that creative? Most people don't have two creative outlets. Like that's a rarity, whether you know it or not, to be able to make music and to do your thing on that side.
Man, I got hooked on it when I found out. I didn't know nothing about art. 7th grade, I drew a Van Gogh, and his name got stuck in my head. And I did my research on him. Then I got into the Basquiat and Basquiat, and then it really just rolled from there. Cause I was just looking at like, damn, like this art stuff bring bitches, like bitches. I drew it.
Yeah.
Like, I won first place. My mama had to go. We had to go to a college campus because as we walking up, it's people lining up looking at my Van Gogh. They's like, this is too identical. Because all I had to look at it and I drew it with hand, oil pastels. I'm good with oil pastels and freehand. Like you put a wall in front of me, I go crazy. Like I was at Mike Will and I was like, bro, you let people paint on these? But he was like, nah, I just post up there. But nah, like I've been good with. I love the art. I love Van Gogh. I love the oil pastels.
Did you do the DMX joint that's on your Instagram page?
Oh man, but I tried to ask him who did it. Usually they sign their name. He didn't even sign his name. And Mike was like, bro, I don't know. Like I don't know who did it. But he knew who did everybody else paintings that was in there. But DMX, you know.
Damn.
I was in a rush up out of there, so I could have stayed and actually figured it out, but.
Nah, that's awesome, man. You got to keep pushing the line on that, man. That's super rare.
For sure, I appreciate it.
No, absolutely, man. I want to see some of your stuff, man. I'm one of those people. I got a lot of homies that are visual artists, and I'll be like, bro, I can't draw worth shit. So I envy all of y'all, man.
You know, as long as you know how to get it out.
Yeah. Nah, you right. Absolutely, man. So we always gotta this Maurice, we was talking about this. It was like, there's no way we can have somebody on here from Jacksonville and talk about these damn Jaguars, man. Like,
At the end of the day, I'm from Duva, bro. So I'm a Jaguar fan. Like it gotta. And we be getting the best picks every time. We get the raw ass players every time. We don't know. Last week we got cheated with the Patriots. Y'all know we got cheated. We were supposed to go slapping ass and handshakes and shit with niggas in the end zone after we up 34-7, 34th quarter. Now the first niggas come back and blow us out by two TDs with the refs shaking hands and shit on video. Anyway, we're gonna let that slide, bro. I'm a Duval, like I'm from Duval, bro. Like, one thing. We lose, we're gonna fight, and I bet we win. We're gonna win one way or another.
That's funny because that's the Oakland motto. If we lose the game, we'll win the fight. And up until them boys left to go to Las Vegas, I was a hardcore Raiders fan. So trust me, I feel you with the Patriots cheating.
Hey, how y'all feel about that, man? They just up and leaving y'all, just slide like that.
I was done. I ain't watched the Raiders game since they said they was leaving.
Then they gave y'all the Chargers. Don't y'all got Chargers now?
No, LA got the Chargers. LA got the Chargers in San Diego.
Yeah, niggas say F-O, just dip.
That's
y'all left all in soccer. Y'all got a soccer team?
Not yet. We ain't got an MLS soccer team.
Crazy. We ain't got nothing but a damn football team. I need a We ain't got no damn basketball team. Get out of here. Them niggas convicted felons and fighting them. Old D3-4 hoopers.
There he is. Nah, I mean, you know, our basketball team moved to San Francisco, you know, right across the bridge, but you know, it is what it is.
Just dip.
But we got a baseball team. That's it. We got the Oakland A's.
Ain't that the green and yellow?
Yeah. Hey, it's a cold game, bro.
Florida Marlins, we was raw. Florida Marlins was raw, bro.
You know who played for that team? Bennett.
Oh yeah, Cole Terry Bennett. I went to 7th grade with him too.
Wow. So yeah, man, you've been dropping every year consistently at minimum one project. So I know you got major plans for 2021. What can you clue us in on?
Man, I'm finna drop another tape. How about that? I'm gonna let y'all know I'm finna drop another tape. It's either gonna be Rhythm and Gangster or Therapeutic. Therapeutic or Therapy. Therapeutic or Rhythm and Gangster.
Shit, why not both?
Shit, you right. Shit. How about that? I like that.
We got 10 months left in the year. You got time.
What we gonna do? Rhythm and Gangster, next tape, Therapeutic. How about
that? And there you have it. Bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. We talked to a lot of people, bro. I whenever I go talk to cats, man, I told somebody the other day, man, I done interviewed everybody from Jay to Jeezy, Kobe to Steph, man. You have great energy, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Like y'all, we don't have no fourth wall here. We clue people in. We were supposed to do this yesterday. It didn't work out. Seddy was cool enough to come back the next day.
On time.
It out. On time. Not rapper on time, but on time. So we appreciate you, bro, man. Please tell people where they can follow you, where they can support you.
Y'all can follow me and support me on everything at Seddy Hendrinx, SEDDYHENDRINX, man. Blessings.
Yes. But where did the name come from, bro?
Oh, Seddy Hendrinx. All right, check this out. I always had glasses on, you know what I'm saying, shades, you know what I'm saying? So that get the whole Future Hendrix little thing. But then I always for guitars, you feel me? I love guitars and I stayed high, you feel me? So Jimi Hendrix just was, like, I love drugs too, trippy vibes. So it was always just like, if nobody used to walk around calling me Lil Hendrix, you feel me? Or nobody used to walk around calling me Seddy, you feel me? Well, I mean, bitch, let's say it here and there, but I really got the Jimi Hendrix vibe from just being high all the time and wearing shades. I used to always have a pair of Ray-Bans. Always have Ray-Bans. I'm high as hell behind it. You feel me?
Well, we gonna speak it into existence, man. You done already did the Tequila 1800 joint with Future, man. We need a Hendrix and Hendrix tape.
Oh, for sure. That be gonna go crazy too.
No, that'll be hard.
Yeah, that's gonna go bananas.
That'll be super hard. Well, man, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man, for coming on, man. Shout out to the whole Generation Now camp. Shout out to Florida Boy Entertainment. Shout out to the whole Duval. We got a lot of listeners in Duval off top. Probably gain even more with you on here. You know what I mean? The Prince of Duval coming through one time. Man, thank you guys for listening to us. Make sure that you support our partners, Live Hip Hop Daily, our partners CLNS Media up there in Boston or whatnot. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Yes, we'll see you next week with another dope show. Peace.